It's a really unique piece of Wisconsin history. I tell people all the time, you can come to the Milton House and I guarantee you, I will give you an experience you can't get anywhere else in the state of Wisconsin. A lot of people are surprised to learn that the Underground Railroad came through Wisconsin. The Underground Railroad was a very loose network of people who helped enslaved people escape to freedom. It ran throughout the entire country. It wasn't just down south or just up north. Most people were escaping up to Canada because at that time that was the only place you could go and be truly free because Canada had abolished slavery. Wisconsin, we are fairly far west, so we weren't a main route, but we were people coming up the Mississippi and trying to go east over to the Great Lakes. Through Wisconsin, they figure at best they had a few hundred freedom seekers come through the state. The Milton House Museum is a historic house museum, and we are the only certified Underground Railroad site in Wisconsin that you can tour. There are other certified Underground Railroad sites in Wisconsin. A lot of them are just a plaque to an event that happened or where the building stood, or they're private, so they're a church or a private home. So the general public can't go and experience that site. We are the only one that the public can come to. There's something really unique about being able to, as I call it, walk in the footsteps of freedom seekers. You get to walk in that exact same tunnel. You get to see the same windows and doors. You can touch the banister that that people touched. And I think to me, you can't replicate that feeling of being able to touch things that people touched 175 years ago.
Joseph Goodrich, the founder of the area, pretty much came here with his family in the 1800s. Started building the Milton House in 1839. It started off as a hotel, and it was also kind of like a secret network for the Underground Railroad. So it was a business that doubled as a means to help people as they were moving through the Underground Railroad.
Joseph was a Seventh-day Baptist, which part of that religion at that time, one of the three pillars was that you had to be an abolitionist. You had to believe in slavery being wrong. So not only was Joseph a Seventh-day Baptist, the majority of people who come to Milton when he founds the town are also Seventh-day Baptists. He kind of creates this little insulation around his operation of his Stagecoach Inn to be an Underground Railroad stop. So he is helping people that are coming from the south and helping to move them on to freedom. We know one freedom seeker who came here by name Andrew Pratt.
He escaped slavery at the age of around 19, 20 years old and made his way to the Union towards Illinois. His background was after he made his way there, he was arrested. And then he came into contact with William, which would be Joseph's brother, William Anson Goodrich. He's the one who brought Andrew Pratt here to the Milton House. So he stayed here until the end of the Civil War in 1865. He was actually the person who traveled through the Underground Passage. That's how the Goodriches referred to the tunnel. That was in 1861, stayed down there, and then he felt comfortable enough to live here in the city of Milton, or town of Milton at the time, until the end of the Civil War in 1865. When the train was built through here in 1852, there was a whole lot of people coming through here, travelers, traders. So it was a place where pretty much right beneath us right now, there were people hiding. And they had to be quiet because they could hear the people above and the people above could hear them. And there was people coming through here, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, traders, travelers coming in off the train. So yeah, it was super busy.
Our first document of Andrew Pratt is a scrap of paper from the Goodrich papers, and it talks about him coming when he comes, that he used the Underground Passage. Then in 2018, up at the State Historical Society, we actually found a letter written on Andrew Pratt's behalf to the governor of Wisconsin, basically saying, again, I've escaped from bondage, I want to volunteer in the Army, I deserve to get a bounty, I shouldn't get drafted. The story's been around. We were certified as a National Historic Register in 1998, and those documents played a huge role in that certification.
So as we move forward in time, we're finding out more things, we're learning more things, finding documents that we never had before.
The Milton House is one of a kind, especially in Wisconsin. I've taken people from Ireland, from England, from Africa, from some of the islands out in the Pacific, and they just love it. And I think a lot of people are really appreciative of the fact that we preserved history the way we did here.
Being on the National Historic Register, we were one of the first ones in Rock County to be put on the register. So all of that, kind of just continues to lead to why this place is so important. And it's a really unique piece of Wisconsin history. I tell people all the time, you can come to the Milton House and I guarantee you, I will give you an experience you can't get anywhere else. It's kind of cool that it's right here in little old Milton, as people like to say.
It's a great place to come to actually confront the truth and learn and walk out of here with a better understanding and education about the United States and how things were at one point in time.